The triangle of understanding. Understanding is the universal of life. The solvency of the universe is to understand. To understand, the components of understandings are, you have to have reality, which you have to have agreement on reality. If you have agreement on reality, communication happens. What is communication? I send a message received by a person who acknowledges it and responds. I acknowledge the response, I send a new message. And as long as this flows, you have a relationship going. You then have what is called affinity. The triangle of understanding. If you want to understand anything, you have to agree with its reality. You have to communicate with it. I can touch the computer, I can type in it. Now I understand the computer, how it functions, and I like it. It helps me. I communicate with my wife. We agree we have to raise the kids in a certain way. We have affinity. I like to be with her. She likes to be with me. We love each other. We go look for a car dealership. I remember one time, and I said to her, I agree you need a new car. We have the same reality. Let's go look at the dealership. When we arrived, you really want an SUV? I'll buy you a Mercedes sport car, but let's not get SUVs. I told you I want an SUV. I don't like SUVs. She left me and she walked. Break in affinity. Break in affinity is I like you, you like me, and we can be next to each other and like each other. Like two lovers, they hold hands, they're closer to each other. Two people fight, they want to be far away. They put us in court. You're sitting over there with your lawyer here, your lawyer here, and then I'm here. Because there's no affinity there. When they put us in the room, and I talked to the other person and we had agreement. Yes, I agree with you. When I came, you could not respond because you had to take your daughter to New York. I agree that was important, but you should have told me before. Yes, I agree. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. Oh, we had agreement. We had the same reality. All of a sudden we're communicating. The lawyers are looking at each other. They're baffled. Oh my God, we thought Cherif is going to punch the guy. We thought the other guy is going to do this. All of a sudden we like each other. He didn't just shake my hand, he came and hugged me. But I understand this. And I work the formulas. I don't react. I don't need to react. Every time I react, I have a problem. Every time I react, I have a problem. You know? So somebody pushes you. You say, oh, I'm sorry. Was I in the way? Oh, I'm so sorry I pushed you. I remember one guy, I'm driving and the guy flipped me with his finger. Okay? I'm driving. And I said, I'm sorry. Because I cut off. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, he just flipped me and he's like, oh, so embarrassed that he flipped me. Oh, sorry. So he can't continue. So the point is, if I tell him, you're wrong, you told me on Monday you're going to lock this rate and the payment was this, and now you're telling me 4 days later when I'm trying to close that it's going to be 1610 more and I am the bad guy. It's not his reality. It is so much better to agree with his reality and move on with life. So I agreed with the reality and I said, I wish I could go back in time and correct that mistake. So you can win sometime and I can win sometime. But I didn't know. All I can tell you is at this moment, I can try to make it better. And if I can pay you more in the next loan, I will do it. And if you want me, I even offered them, if you want me to apologize to the executive committee, I will be there and I'll apologize. He was so baffled by this. I remember when we finished, I went to one of the jewelers here and I bought a gold watch for him. And I went back to the office and I left it with the secretary. I remember I go down and I drive and I get a call from him directly. Cherif, please, 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 make a U-turn, come back right now, pick up this watch. I can't accept this. Give me a pen, give me a pencil, give me a little gift, give me a card. You give me a gold watch, it's gonna think like something is wrong. This is against FDIC rules. Oh my God, if there is an audit on. Well, I said, okay, I'm coming right over. To get back, had to go to the jeweler. Hey, so sorry, my friend didn't like it, you know. So, you're with me on this? Sometimes you just have to accept that their reality is different than yours and adjust. So I said, agree and adjust. It is never exactly the same.